Hello guys, Epic Tin King Games here. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a jetpack or make an Elytra infinite flying. So to start, you're going to go into a world, and what I've noticed is that this works perfectly with vanilla Minecraft, though if you do install a plugin like Essentials in a server, it typically doesn't work very well, just because like Essentials teleport command isn't like exactly suited for this. But on vanilla and like in single player or server without the Essentials, this should work fine. So to start, you need to have two command blocks, and I'll show you just in a second, but you have to have two of them, both facing the same direction. And how you make this is, I'll just get rid of these to show you, is you place two command blocks in a row. First one, you type the following, except you replace ETCG, which is my player name, with your player name, and then you click impulse twice until you get repeat, unconditional, and then always active. Also, the main item we'd be using here to power the jetpack or get infinite flying is a coal, except you can change that here. Then you click done, and this one, right click it and type in TP, then your name, for me ETCG, and then 0, and then 1.5, 0. You can change this 1.5 here to 7, 0.7, and this will give you a different effect. I'll show you that later on in the tutorial, but I would recommend using 0.15, and then hit make this chain conditional and always active. At the end, your blocks should both look like this. And by the way, the commands will be in the description, so you can copy and paste them. So now, when you're actually done, you can go ahead and hop into survival, which is the easiest way to start this up. Oh yeah, and this is survival friendly, by the way. And you select the coal. Look up just a little bit, just so you can get a good takeoff. I'll actually go over here and look up. And then look up just like that, if that much is enough, and then hit the spacebar until you start going. And then I hit the spacebar roughly 5 times there. Then see, after this you're going up in the air, and you're pretty much flying, and you do get unlimited flying. So let's say I'll go on forever here, but just to show you. Like I'll just go down some more terrain so you can see that I actually do not ever end up losing flying. And by the way, to use this, you have to hold down. You have to have the coal selected in your inventory. And if you ever want to like start just going down and like lie down and not have infinite flying, just select something else in your inventory, not the coal, and then you can glide down. Okay, so really the way to take off is just spamming the spacebar, and as I'll show you in a second here too, you can start off from in the water, which some other jetpack tutorials out there don't allow you to do. So there, let's just say we're in the bottom, and you have this, just select the coal. It will automatically bring you up to the top pretty fast, but if you want to make it faster, just hold down the spacebar. Now in the water, hit this spacebar like roughly 5 times, or until you go sideways like that. Look up, and then you'll start to take off. You can then turn, and then you can continue flying as you would normally. And also remember, you have to have the coal selected in order to fly. When you want to fall, you can just select something else, and then you can just slowly glide down. Okay, so now I'll show you guys what happens if you change it to 0.7. So you right click the second command block. You could change this to 0.7. I preferably like 0.15, except 0.7 gives you another effect that you might like. So you'll see what that does now. So this is a bit harder to use, but what you have to do is hit the coal. And then as soon as you start going in the air, you have to hit the space bar, so when you fall back down you don't take any fall damage. So 0.7 is a bit different in what it does. It's mainly like a boost that you use every now and then. So here I'll just see how it just brings you up a ton. So then you can just select a different item in your inventory, and you can stop that boost and then just glide down normally. But mainly what this does just gives you a boost instead of giving you a constant flying. So I mean, it really depends like what you would like. So let's say you're doing PvP from flying like this. You'd want to have the 0.7 because you can like swoop down and then attack using something else, and then to get back in the air you can hold it again. So it's really all preference. And also in the water, it's a lot easier to use the 0.7 in the water, just because it's you don't have to spam it a lot. You just have to hit it once. So in the water, yeah. So you just have to hit the space bar as soon as you get out, but it might start automatically, as it just did for me there. Yeah, so you just have to hit the space bar once, and then boom, you're already flying. And you can just swoop down like this, go back up. You can just use it to get another boost. You can fly around. But so I mean, those are the two different ways you can use this little 2-block command. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.